Hello friends, there is something really special about the monsoon. The sound of raindrops, the earthy aroma and the craving for a hot cup of tea with pakoras. So you start making tea. You add tea leaves to the boiling water, watching as the leaves swirl and settle. But then you think, how do we get that clear, flavorful tea without the leaves floating in it? Well, there is a bit of science to it, and today we will explore it with some simple separation methods like sedimentation, decantation and filtration. Let's start with a simple experiment. All you have to do is pour some muddy water into a beaker and leave it undisturbed for a while. What do you observe? You can see that the heavier, insoluble impurities have settled at the bottom of the beaker and clearer water is left on top. This settling process is called sedimentation. Now, all thanks to gravity, which pulls the heavier particles known as sediments down to the bottom, separating them from the liquid above. Now, let's move to the next step. Carefully tilt the beaker and slowly pour the clearer water into another container. Be cautious not to disturb the sediment at the bottom as we want it to stay in the beaker. This way, we transfer the clearer water to a new container while the sediment remains behind. This careful pouring process is called decantation. In fact, you must have observed decantation at your home too. Let me help you recall. You must have seen your mother washing and cleaning the rice with water before cooking them. What is she actually doing? While cleaning rice, she must tilt the bowl containing rice and water such that water gets removed, leaving behind the clean rice. This is nothing but the decantation. So friends, we can conclude that if there is a difference in the mass of two components in a mixture, then we can separate them using sedimentation and decantation. Alright, coming back to the above experiment. We have got cleaner water after decantation. But is the water fit for use now? Not yet, friends. We can still observe some minute impurities in the water. Can we remove them? Of course we can. We will remove these impurities from water by using another method called filtration. In this method, we use a filter to separate any remaining impurities from the liquid. Let's take the water collected after decantation and pour it through a filter paper. What do you observe? You will see even clearer water coming out on the other side, while any tiny impurities are left behind as residue on the filter paper. This process is called filtration. By using filtration, we obtain much cleaner water that's now fit for further use. And you know what? The filtration method is based on the pore size of a filter. We choose a particular filter according to the size of the impurities, such that the pore size of the filter used should be smaller than the size of the impurities. And this is the exact thing I was talking about in the beginning. After the tea is made, we pour it through a strainer with tiny holes. These holes are small enough to catch the tea leaves but let the liquid tea flow through. This gives us a perfectly smooth cup. So, every time you strain tea, you are using filtration. Let me give you some more everyday examples. You might have seen your mother using a cotton or muslin cloth for filtering the drinking water. Here also, we are using a filtration method for removing impurities from the water. Likewise, a fisherman uses a fishing net or mesh as a filter to catch fish. With that, we have discussed all three methods and their simple uses in our daily lives. We have also learned how to clean muddy water and to make it fit for our regular use. Now it's your turn. Try to explore the uses of these methods and figure out some more examples related to them. Till then, happy learning!